Fascinating video series if you're into woodworking. Cormark International. Let's see if I can get, there we go. We can get it a little bit more focused. Must have been in the darkness in the previous video. There you go. Interesting information. I'm not a woodworker per se, and just getting introduced to exotics, and wow, what a fascinating world. This is Coco Bolo. And I'm not sure I'm saying it right, but if you have an opportunity to get some of this stuff, you want to, because it's getting ready to be extinct. Due to high demand for this crazy wood and taking so long to grow, it's being wiped out. Who knew that, of course, wood is a lot like insects and bugs and everything else. It's going to one day be extinct. I'm in a large place. I'm going to ask them how big this place is square foot, but it's endless buildings of wood, cutting it into sample examples, sending it out to flooring people and then exotic builders of exotic woods and stuff. But this is really fascinating. Check this out. This is Cocobola. It looks like a pinto horse or a paint. These are all Cocobola. Different species. Look at this. Beautiful stuff. Gotta pick some of this stuff up for sure. It's not sold by the pound, it's sold by the piece. It's that expensive. It's one of the only woods that goes that way because of its exoticness, availability. Look at that beautiful piece right there. Isn't that something? It's the way the sap falls. Coloration in wood is because of the sap. It's because of the minerals in the ground. I'm going to do a video on olive wood around the corner, and he was showing me African olive wood and Roman from the Middle Eastern area. Very different. Same wood, but it's the minerals and the composites in the ground that create such a huge contrast. Look at these. That is so beautiful that all these pieces are all of the same species. Different cuts, different trees. Look at this side. You wouldn't have realized that. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful stuff. A lot of the inlay people are really after this wood, and that's why it's just diminishing. Its availability is getting less and less and less. And who knows if this video will impact somebody to call this company. You could come over here and it's sold by the pound, all these exotic woods. Chances are you know of a place that does the same thing. When I lived in Denver years ago, oh my gosh, look at this. Paduke. Whoa, orange wood, that just turns me on. And Purple Heart. Look at that purple and that orange, beautiful. When I lived in Denver, there was a exotic wood place. And I'm sure there's probably one in a location near you. Here's my resource man, Justin. He knows a lot about this wood. So you're thinking, Justin, that this this Cocobolo is going to be extinct one day?
Oh yeah. Well, unavailable.
Unavailable.
Maybe not extinct, but unavailable.
Unavailable to the common person unless you knew somebody culturally
In the jungle.
And you're trading up that way. A lot like minerals today, you've got to know somebody that has rights to that mine and personally stand there with your backpack. I know of one of those environments. So yeah, give these people a shout out. And Cormark, and it's in